So what was fun is I got to watch the deep blue, deep dive, deep blue, deep whatever, that old school movie. I got to watch it last week, and I was so taken back. The movie, like the part that said the most to me was, do you know what it takes to meet a mermaid? I know what it takes to meet a mermaid. Just keep holding your breath. You'll meet your mermaid. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I did a lot of free dive training this week in the pool. I don't know if you guys know, I don't stay anywhere near the sea, I don't stay near a lake, I don't stay near any place where I can actually practice depth and equalizing really. But what I can do is practicing just my breath and just increasing the amount of breath that I can hold underwater through doing laps. So where I do my practice is at a normal gym pool, 25-meter pool. It's normal size. I think the deeper side is just over a meter. But anyway, that's where I get to do my free dive training. You guys will see the video just after this. What I thought was very interesting is that in Cape Town, I got to learn a lot about what freediving entails, the techniques that are involved. And I actually still need to work on my equalizing because for some weird reason, I really battle to equalize down this way using the Frenzel method. So the natural thing for me is to swallow, but I don't know how much, and it worked for me, right? So the question says that if you're able to control the amount of air that exits with the equalization when you swallow, then Bob's your uncle, have the time of your life. So I find that I'm still working on the Frenzel methods of equalizing. But what I found this week in my training was, so my current training session is as follows. I will do about a 45-minute session where I do 8 minutes at a time. So I do 1 minute repeat. So I swim at the start of the 1 minute, I swim to the other end of the pool, the 25 meters, and I've tried to actually slow it down so that my kicks are nice and long and just slowly, just so that I can get to as close to the minute as possible. So I think the longest I got to was about 40 seconds, which was great because it's only one way, and I mean, I could turn around, but then I'm gonna start dashing for the end. So anyway, that's currently what I'm doing, and then I do that, whatever is left after the minute, which is, let's say, 20 seconds after that 40-second breath hold. Then I come up, I breathe, and then on the minute again, I go for 8 minutes, and then I rest for 8 minutes, and then we do it again the second time, and then the third set. What I did find interesting is that on my first set, I was a little bit anxious, and I'm always just a little bit anxious. I think it's just always am I breathing correctly? Is my gear on properly? Am I, and my weights, which is another interesting thing, but anyway, we'll talk about that just now. But the second interval is a little bit more fun, and somehow the third interval always feels like dolphin and happiness and beauty, and I could do it all over again, a million times more. And in the continuous effort that you find the beautiful place and you just break through and you're just winning and you're dolphining through the water, it was really beautiful. What I found interesting is that as my weight has been fluctuating a bit. So usually when I, in my training, so when I scuba, I usually wear 5-kilogram weights. And when I did my free dive course in Cape Town, I found that I needed to add 1 kilogram on. But then again, it's salt water. My suit was a 5mm suit. I should actually post how difficult it was to get into that free dive suit. Guys, I'm not doing it. Like, it took strangulation, suffocation, you name it. It took everything it took 3 people to help me get into that suit. So I think I'll happily stay with my scuba suit because it just comes with less admin, but I'll show you guys the video. You'll see, it was horrible. Anyway, so this time around I was swimming with only my cozy in fresh water, but about a month ago I was able to do my training with 4 kilogram weights on. This time around I had 3 kilogram weights on and I was at the bottom of the pool. I might as well have been moving on my stomach. So I took another weight off, so now I only had 2 kilogram weights on, and it somehow seemed to work. So I think I just need to do some research around that. And I do understand that obviously because I don't have my suit on and I don't have all of that stuff on, I won't need as many weights as I would need in salt water wearing a suit. I get that. But a month or so ago, I was doing it with 4 kilogram weights on and it was perfect. So maybe it's in the mastering of the technique that I'm able to hold my breath maybe, and I'm able to control how my body is working in the water with my breath holds. Anyway, so guys, enjoy the video. Let me know if you have any questions. It was actually what I did enjoy is being able to, when everyone finally got out of the pool, I was able to put my GoPro on the side so that you guys could see the side profile. That was pretty cool. Let me know if you have any questions. I will still be posting, probably actually, yes, we'll do another video next week, another Freedive video next week, but then I go on holiday and my grandmother stays nowhere near the sea. Very rural area. There is no gym, so I'm not going to find a 25-meter long pool. But maybe we can talk about doing breath holds, static breath holds, right? And maybe we can actually look at that. Like, I'm currently able to hold my breath for about 2 minutes 45 seconds on land. So maybe we can actually work at bringing that over to 3 minutes or just over 3 minutes. That'll be a fun challenge. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know, drop a comment below. Do subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you want to hear more about. But as I'm learning, I will share everything that I know. Thanks again. Hey guys, so as you can see, this was just when I'd started. I think I was still also battling with my weight, not being sure how many weights to put on. But yeah, I think it's pretty much just watching my form. You can see that it's not as comfortable as it can be. There's also a lot of knees in my finning, which is not really, it's not efficient in trying to really get that movement going that is nice and long and slow, that just propels you forward immensely. Yeah, you'll even notice, you can actually hear my contraction as I'm coming up towards the end of my lap, which is quite interesting. And yeah, so now you get to actually see what good form feels like for me on the next clip. Hey guys, so this is when I was able to move my GoPro across the pool so that we could catch a side view of my stroke. What I do love here is just the relaxation that came with my last set. You can see that the finning is just beautiful. There is still a little bit of knee that I still need to work on, but most of it is just quite fluid and it's nice, long, broad strokes. I think it's actually just beautiful to watch. And it's just me in my dolphin space, as I like to call it. It's in here where I feel just the beauty of free diving and everything that it does for me, just calming everything down to a space where I can control my breathing, I can control my movement, I can control the space around me, which is just beautiful. And I think he had actually taken 1 kilogram of weights off as well. So I'm not so close to the bottom of the pool floor, and it's just beautiful. Yeah.